Y'all notice I'm standing over the word elevate. And it's a reason for that. When you think about the word elevate, what comes to mind? To rise above, to be on top of. That's the reason why I chose the word elevate to stand on today. Because the word for today is elevate. Elevate above your problems. Elevate above your enemies. Elevate above that mindset that you have. Elevate above the BS that you've been dealing with in your life. Elevate above the things that people tell you can't do. Elevate above the things people tell you won't be. When you hear those words that you can't do it, elevate above that. It's time to take on the mindset of elevation. It's time to rise above. It's time to go beyond what you feel or think that you can do. God did not set you in a position for you to be lower than anybody. He said you are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. God has chosen you to be above. God has put you in a position for you to rule and reign. He said you are of a royal nation, a holy nation, a peculiar people. You are of a priesthood that's beyond whatever you can dream or imagine. So it's time to rise above whatever it is that you thinking that you can't do. When people say you can't, just remember that God said you can. So remember, when you see this, to rise above, elevate, stand on top of, become the man that God wants you to be, become the husband that you're supposed to be, become the father that you're supposed to be, become the servant of God that you're supposed to be, become the son to the father and the mother that you're supposed to be. It's time to elevate, people. It's time to rise above the hood. It's time to rise above that mentality of I'm a product of my environment. It's time to rise above that mindset. It's time to get on a level where when the elevator stops, you keep going. When the stairs stop, you keep going. It's time to keep going up. Elevate above your problems, man. Altitude. Go higher. Reach for whatever it is that you want. Ain't nothing too hard for God. Ain't nothing too, his hand is not too short that it can't save, nor his ears dull that they can't hear. So you need to talk. You need to speak this into existence. And that's the only way that you're going to ever be able to truly rise above or elevate above whatever you going through, is you got to first speak it. And speaking it is knowing it, and knowing it is achieving it. God bless y'all.